episode 2 of TALK2SEE, your favorite show. We got all your recommendations, all your complaints. A lot of parents complained about the alcohol. Who would have thought? So we got a couple of books involved. Hope your parents are happy. So it's been a crazy week since I became famous. I appreciate all your love, both the fans and the haters. A couple of haters we have. We love all the attention we can get. And now for our first segment of the day, Edu Sheeran has prepared an NBA highlight of the decade. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but let's see what Edu prepared for us. Habla para Edu. Ha!
Gracias, Barnola. Welcome back to TALK2SEE Sports. I'm your host, Eduardo Shoyden, giving you some sports news for the day. Earlier this week, the MLB announced that it has a plan in place to start the season as early as May by having all teams play their games in Phoenix, Arizona. The plan consists of using the Arizona Diamondbacks' Chase Field, 10 spring training facilities, and some other fields nearby. The games would have no fans in attendance, of course, and teams would adhere to social distancing measures. Federal officials of the CDC and National Institute of Health seem to be supporting the plan, but what do you guys think? Is it safe at this time to have professional sports leagues start again despite the ongoing pandemic? And do you think it's right for games to be played without any fans in attendance? Let us know in the comments down below. In other news, the quarterfinals of the NBA 2K tournament will be taking place today as Suns star Devin Booker faces the Wizards' Rui Hachimura in the first matchup. Clipper Montrezl Harrell goes against the slam dunk champion Derrick Jones Jr. in the second matchup, and in a battle between two members of the 2018 draft, Hawks All-Star Trae Young plays the 2018 number 1 pick DeAndre Ayton from the Suns. And finally, Andre Drummond from the Cavs plays Patrick Beverley of the Clippers. The winner of the tournament wins $100,000 for a charity of their choice to support coronavirus relief efforts. Now let's take a look at my top 3 playoff moments of the 2010s, as no one submitted any suggestions in the previous video. Thanks. At number 3, we have Damian Lillard's game winner to eliminate the OKC Thunder from last year's Western Conference playoffs.
Lillard, long range 3.
Now first thing, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do a team so dirty within a single play. I mean, he pulled up from 37 feet against Paul George, who was 6'9", and Lillard didn't even do a move. He just stepped sideways and yeeted that thing. Second thing, the wave after. I mean, he waved the Thunder goodbye like, hey, better luck next time. At numero 2, we have the block from Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals between the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup!
Andre Iguodala really thought he had an easy layup to put Golden State up with just over a minute left in the fourth quarter. And LeBron was like, nah. It honestly looked like he jumped on the 3-point line. And finally, my top moment from the 2010s is a pretty obvious choice, so I'm not even going to say it.
James catches, puts up a 3, won't go, rebound Bosh, back out to Allen, his 3-pointer, bang!
Every single person in Miami knows exactly where they were when this moment happened. I was just hoping this was not the end of it all. And then Chris Bosh, big boy rebound, pass it back to Ray Allen, walking behind the 3-point line. I get the chills every time I see it. Well, those were my favorite playoff moments of the 2010s. I'll see you next week. Ahora para ver, Alejandro Barnola Perez.
Well, to be honest with you guys, I have no idea what you guys just saw. Edu is late on his editing, so I don't know what he's doing for this week. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And now, for our next segment, the most famous chef in the world, all the way from Boston once again, Mr. Paul is going to make us a drink all the way from France that he learned in France. I hope you guys enjoy. He told me to tell you that it's very powerful. 1 or 2 of these drinks will drop you dead, and hope you enjoy it. Pablo.
Welcome back, guys, to Paul's Cocktail Corner, where this week we're going to be making a French 75. It's a great cocktail that, for those gentlemen out there, can be used to impress that special woman, which right now should be your mother. Stay quarantined. Let's get started. So we're going to start off with some gin on your cocktail shaker and your measuring cup. An ounce of gin. We're going to go with some citrus now. Get those acids flowing. we're going to go with half an ounce of lemon juice. Just make sure you squeeze all that nice juice out. Put that in your cocktail shaker. And you're going to go with 1/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. You can make simple syrup at home. 1-to-1 water and white sugar. 1/4 of a cup. Put that in your cocktail shaker. Fill your cocktail shaker with ice. And shake for 8 to 10 seconds. You're gonna get a champagne flute glass. Strain your cocktail in the flute glass. And top with some nice bubbly. To finish off, you're going to garnish with an orange peel. There you have it. French 75. Cheers.
Well, thanks, Paul. That's there you go, guys. French 75, a drink that you can make to your mothers in this quarantine. It seems a little strong to make to your moms, but there you go. Just an idea from the TALK2SEE squad. And now for our next segment, we've got Alejandro Falcon, the jokester. I know he loved his jokes in the past video, and now he's back with new jokes, a new book, some news around the world, and more jokes. So Alejandro Falcon, habla pa' ver.
Thank you so much, Barney. Starting this week, we have a new book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It is a book that has been successful over many decades and is one of those self-help books. We really recommend it as both myself and Barney, our co-host, have been reading it. Now, starting with some important news that we had over quarantine this last week, we're going to start with this man, an influencer from California that decided to shave his head after lack of haircuts going on during the quarantine. A lot of people all throughout the world has also decided to do the same thing, including our co-host Carlos Moreno, seen in this picture. Presidential candidate Bernie Sanders decided to drop out of the race today, claiming too many people replied to the text messages saying "fuck you" when he was campaigning. In other news, a Mu Alpha Theta sorority member decided to put her life in danger and go to Starbucks, claiming that she really needed her triple mocha cafe macchiato. Just a few hours later, she was entered into the nearest hospital, not due to COVID-19, but due to a lack of gossip. She was interviewed on the scene and she said that the group chat was simply not the same. Now, if all these news are not enough for you, please enjoy this video of our co-host Barney's very long toes. Thank you so much, Barney. Back to you.
Well, they are long, Falcon, but some people find them sexy and delicious. And now for our last segment, fan favorite. When I tell you fan favorite, everyone loves him. How he combines cooking, the kitchen, and the fun. Carlos Moreno has come back this week with a new recipe from his abuelo, las empanadas de abuelo. I've tried them myself, and let me tell you, they are amazing, so I recommend you making them at home. So, Carlos Moreno, amigo mío, habla pa' ver.
Welcome to Anyone Can Cook with Charlie, where the food always sucks, but we learn together. Today we'll be making abuela's empanadas with the legend herself, Abuela. You're going to need water, salt, any kind of neutral oil, and corn flour, 2 Ziploc bags, as well as whatever you want to put in the filling. We're going to start with a bowl with about 4 cups of water, and in this bowl we're going to put 4 teaspoons of salt and 1 tablespoon of our oil. After you put the salt and the oil in the water, we're going to begin mixing in around 5 cups of corn flour slowly so we don't get any lumps. Get ready, this is the more labor-intensive part of the recipe, as you're going to have to stir for a while.
1 eternity later.
While you're stirring in quarantine, of course, it's okay to get lost in your thoughts. Is Tiger King really that good, or am I really that bored? Is anyone actually going to make these empanadas, or am I increasing my family's cholesterol for no reason? Once the dough is thick enough to make a compact sphere, roughly the size of a baseball, put it to the side and get ready for some arts and crafts. You're gonna get a Ziploc bag and cut it on the side so it opens up. Do this for 2 medium-sized Ziploc bags. Now comes the hard part. We're gonna roll up a ball of dough and put it in the center of the 2 bags. After smashing it flat with whatever you can find, you're gonna flip it over and take off the top bag. You're gonna put it in your filling and fold it over to make that classic empanada shape. Flatten out the edges and make sure they connect so there are no holes. Once you're done making the shape of your empanadas, put them to the side and get a skillet and start heating your oil. Test the oil with the tip of the empanada, and as soon as you hear this, you know it's game time. Put those bad boys in the jacuzzi and let them turn into a nice golden brown, or however you like them. Give them a couple of flips and make sure they're done on both sides. And once they're done, put them on a plate with some paper towels to get rid of that excess oil. And make sure to let them cool down before you eat them. Patience is a virtue. Serve with sauce of your choice. And even the salsa verde from last week is a great pair with these empanadas. Buen provecho y habla pa' Alejandro Barnola.
There you have it, guys. Some empanadas that you can have with your French 57 or 75, whatever number it was, while you watch this video with your mom during quarantine. So we hope you like this video. We hope you like, subscribe, and comment. Any recommendations, any suggestions you may have, we'll take them into account. We'll also leave our social media down below. You can text us, DM us, anything you want. Take into account that we've gotten a lot of messages in the past week. We're still trying to figure out how to deal with all this fame. And we hope you guys enjoy. We'll be here every Thursday at 7 p.m. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay safe, and we'll see you later. Ciao, muchachos!